Hi Libra, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. So I'll pull you one additional guidance card before I shuffle the rest of the deck. Okay, you got the by the book card. By the book card is very much about officialdom. Okay, now is that a word, officialdom? It's about having to be very, very straightforward in how you're dealing with things. So this could be financial. It's quite often a work and financial card, but for some of you it could be about a relationship, being straightforward in how you're approaching it. So very much nothing under the surface, Libra. Okay, Libra doesn't like things under the surface anyhow. It will probably feel like a big knot for you if you've got loads of things going on underneath the surface. So by the book is about grace. It's about being straight up and straightforward in how you're dealing with things, okay? There's a lot of elephants, and elephants are always very much like Ganeshi. So very much like, sometimes it feels like having to endure, because elephants are very much about endurance and strength and straightforwardness. So I bet you there's a lot of people watching who feel exactly like that today. Okay, so let me split the cards in three. Please give me straightforward readings for Libra. Boy, cryptic readings can absolutely do my head in. So 9 of Wands behind you. How that feels, it's been going on for a very long time, this 9 of Wands. I felt it was starting to move, but it's back again. 9 of Wands, again, boundary card. Not always negative, just done a private reading with someone, and really what they were wanting to do was preserve those 8 of Wands behind them. So it can be a card of preserving your assets, yeah. So no card is really negative or positive. It all talks about the positions. The gift is the Magician. Beautiful. Taking back control, Libra. Love it, love it, love it. The Magician holds all the cards. He holds all the aces, which means the gift is getting that feeling of being in control of your own fate. Okay? So that's very much you and your polarity point of Aries. Okay, beautiful. Challenge is the Devil. Can you see the cards? 4 of Discs is how other people are showing up for you. So people in your life keeping their feelings very close to their chest, literally, and maybe that's for the Devil is a challenge. A little bit of repression maybe going on here. Repression of their genuine feelings, holding a lot of energy back. Libra, the Three of Pentacles underneath the Magician. Now this is your core energy, so remember, always bring it back to yourself. Be in that Aries polarity point. What do I want? Where am I? What am I doing? The Magician with 3 of Pentacles is about taking control of your life back. The 3 of Pentacles is notoriously working with others. So pulling together resources in order to get that Magician card. Okay, so you might be getting a little bit of support from someone else. You might be giving that support, but it's in order to be in control of your own destiny. Okay, because really, Libra, you'll never get the full gifts of your sign unless you're balanced in the polarity point. So essentially you get to become more and more Libra when you're standing as an Aries. So you're standing very, very much directed and in charge of your destiny. There's already this feeling of oppression coming from other people. I don't know why. I'll try and find out. And then you get the Tower card. Never fear the Tower card, because the Tower card is what breaks I'm an astrologer too, by the way. So in astrology, we can go through life cycles of feeling oppressed, yeah? I think everyone watching knows that. And there's certain planets that bring our freedom to us. And the Tower is one of them. It breaks through the oppression of Saturn, the oppression of you feel something stuck, and then the Tower comes and it breaks things through. Okay, so I will clarify the Tower for you though, because a lot of people are frightened of it, because a lot of people don't like the thought of change. Okay, but let's find what the Tower is about. It's definitely to do with a person. Knight of Cups. I'm wondering if this Four of Pentacles guy, which it has to be one of my most challenging relationship cards, that and the Emperor, they're basically the same card. They're a someone who's repressed and very repressed in their emotional function, being able to express their emotions and their feelings, Libra, okay? Very tough. I deal with that an awful lot, to tell you the truth. Very hard when you're in it, but the Tower is what frees. It frees me, it frees you, and that's exactly what's happening here. So someone is getting a little bit freed from their shackles. Look, wish fulfillment. So there's a lot of emotional expression coming and a lot of happiness coming. I cannot help feeling this is to do with a person, because these two cards is your card, the Nine of Wands behind you, would talk to me about an awful lot of energy going to preserving something, yeah, and getting help from others in order to be the Magician card. So to be in charge of your own destiny, to have all these aces, to have this feeling of personal empowerment. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now the challenge is the Devil. So tell me why the Devil's a challenge, although I think it's to do with that Four of Pentacles. It's other people's energy. Yeah, it's an emotional issue, look. So the Page of Cups. Do you know what? This is very strange. I got exactly the same for Scorpio's reading. But it won't upload yet. So I'm going to have to see it. I might have to do it again. So the Page of Cups is meeting the Four of Pentacles. And yeah, I mean, what to say here? With the Devil as a challenge, which is almost like the Devil can be a big no, okay? And that no tends to be around the expression of feelings. And this little beautiful Page of Cups, absolutely love him. He goes forward in this very vulnerable, very honest, emotional way. And then he meets his Four of Pentacles. So I don't know who's watching, who has this dynamic going on. I did get it for Scorpio's reading, but for some reason they say not accepted. I don't know what's going on. Libra, this is hard, because you're sort of meeting, it might not even be about someone whose feelings are cut off. Quite often it can represent a person who, because of security reasons, is not leaving behind something. So they're staying in the Four and the Devil card, rather than going forward and being emotionally expressive. Tough one. Very, 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 very common though, Libra. It's more common than actually two people just meeting and falling in love now. Basically, I don't know why. But then, here comes the Tower. And when the Tower comes, it's like Sometimes people approach me for an astrology reading and I see no big aspects and I know nothing's going to change, okay, for a while anyhow. It's always this card and the planetary dynamics that bring change into people's life, because it's what breaks through this four. The only card that can break through the Four of Pentacles is a Tower card. And you know what, Libra? Some people still manage to resist it and stay within the four walls. Honestly, I don't know how they do it, but they do it. But the Tower is bringing some very powerful emotional expression. Okay, not sure who it is. This would be notoriously a water sign, but I don't tend to read the cards that way. They're about the expression of the Grail. Look, and you've got this wish fulfillment, which means it's going to be very, very beautiful energy for you. So there seems to be a message about personal empowerment, becoming the master, whatever you want to call the master. The master as a Libra would always be about holding the Aries impulse, I am, and then you move out from that position to your relationships and not the other way around. So you look after yourself. I think you might be getting some support to own this magician energy. This energy is coming from someone else. I can feel it in every bone of my body. The Tower is what breaks things through. So either someone's going to manage to access their emotions and express them. Actually, they will. There's a breakthrough, or you're getting a breakthrough around this issue and you're just celebrating. Because the Nine of Cups can be a little bit he's giving good cheer. It's not always about, this might be breakthroughs around this working with others to gain your independence. And you're like, you know, like waiting to hear about a loan, waiting to hear about a course, waiting for something. And then the news comes from this Tower and you're like, I've got it. Yeah. Beautiful reading. Absolutely love it, Libra. Wish you all the best. Bye.